First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So friends, this video is a special video for the students, those who are preparing for SBI CLERK 2024 exam. So do not forget to watch all the series video on this SBI CLERK. So here I will be teaching you only 15 question on important topics on quantitative aptitude. I'm not going to teach you all the quantitative aptitude topics, just only few topics where you can easily crack the question in the prelims exam. So do not forget to watch all the videos that I am posting for SBI CLERK. And another important thing, the test series. So watching a video is not at all enough to clear the exam. Just after watching the video, purchase the test. Quantitative aptitude and reasoning both are in a single package. So after purchasing it, start writing the test. It will be available on mobile application as well as it is available on the website. So do not forget to purchase it and start writing the test. And if you have only 1 month of time, I hope 1 month of time, and many students, if you want to prepare hardly, right? So just go with the pendrive package. I will give you all the videos of YouTube, feel free to learn YouTube videos on this pendrive on an offline mode, so that you can just like that watch all the videos. You can watch all my 500 YouTube videos on offline mode, right? So that within a 1 month you can just like that prepare for SBI CLERK. So do not forget these two both, right? And then let me move on to the important topics on quantitative aptitude now. So friends, now in this video number 6 on SBI CLERK exam preparation video. So now we will be solving some of the question that is on most important topic for all the bank exams for the recent 2 year is the topic Caselets. So most important topic for the prelims exam as well as for the mains exam, right? So this Caselet, I always say you one thing to all the students, those who are going for a bank exam, do not give first priority in the prelims exam for the Caselet. I've seen many students solve the Caselet first by just seeing the question. Usually the question will be like 3 or 4 lines. So if it is only 3 or 4 lines, students might think that it is an easy section, so we can score 5 marks easily. No, sometimes the question will be 2 or 3 lines, but it takes 7 to 10 minutes to solve the Caselet question. So always give first priority to simplification or approximation in your exams. After solving simplification and approximation, the second priority should be the equation topic. In case in your exam, if they are in the prelims exam, I am saying, in the prelims exam, if they are asking equation, so give that a second priority. So the third priority should be wrong number series or missing number. The fourth priority should be the data interpretation. Either it can be 1 DA or 2 DA based upon your exam pattern, but give fourth priority to DA. So fifth priority based upon your strength. For example, if you are strong in problems on ages, if you are strong in time and work, partnership, solve that first, right? Or you don't know all the miscellaneous topic. After solving DA, wrong number series, equations, and then approximation, simplification, you have 5 or 6 minutes extra time. In that 5 or 6 minutes extra time, you can solve the Caselet. Or else, if you have only 3 minutes or if you have only 2 minutes, at that scenario, do not solve the Caselet. You should solve the miscellaneous question. When all the DI are tougher, right? If they are asking in the exam 2 data interpretation, if 2 DI was tough, you can't able to find the wrong number series. At that case, you should go with Caselet. Or else, in the prelims exam, always give last priority to Caselet. Why? Because sometimes the question looks very simple, but while solving it takes more time. So that's the reason I'm saying always give last priority to the Caselet topic, right? So Caselet, and remember one thing, I have solved many videos on the topic Caselet on my YouTube channel, right? So I think I have solved 4 or 5 sets, that is importantly for the prelims exam on my YouTube channel. So do not forget to watch all the 5 videos, right? A basic Caselet question. In the prelims exam, the questions will be asked only in a basic format. Only for the mains, Caselet will be very difficult, but for the prelims exam, it will be very easy, right? So inside a Caselet, you have to know one important thing, right? So Caselet contain 2 categories. One is solving the Caselet question by a tabular form, right? So usually we form a table and then we solve a question. It is one way of solving a Caselet question. So the another way is solving a question is a set theory, right? So First, you should know how to find which question has to be solved by a table form and which question has to be solved by a set theory. So, but one important thing here is you can solve 100% of the question only by a table. Even it's a set theory question, you can solve the set theory question by a table also. You will get the answer. Right? But how to find the question of a caselet is a set theory is, while reading a question, if you find any of these words, only, both, right? So neither, neither nor, neither. So if you find these kinds of word in your question, then definitely you have to solve this question by a set theory format, because you will get the answer easily. Or else you can also solve the question by a table form, you will get the answer. Right? So I will tell you right now in this video, I will be solving a question that is based on a table form. So, and then do not forget to watch all my previous videos that I have posted on a caselet. That is more than enough to crack the question in your exams, right? So caselet is easy like a data interpretation, but always remember one thing, do not give the first priority. That's what I'm saying, right? So even you can solve the data interpretation, pie chart, bar chart, or whatever chart they have given, you can solve the data interpretation within 3 or 2 minutes. All the 5 questions is possible. But when you take a caselet, they will give you a passage first. After reading a passage, you have to frame a table chart. So that itself for some students might take 2 or 3 minutes. And then based upon the table chart, you have to solve the 5 questions. So definitely another 3 minutes. So it might take 6 to 10 minutes for a medium level or a beginner student to solve the caselet question. So that's the reason I usually say, do not touch the caselet first, right? So now we will be solving some important question, basic level question on a caselets. So after watching this video, do not forget to take the test. In the test series also, in the data interpretation, we have given some caselet question inside it. So do not forget to write the test. So now let me move on to the caselet questions. So here is the first set of caselet question. It's a memory based question of a bank exam. So previous year bank exam. So usually they will give you a passage like this. So by using the passage, some students will frame a tabular column. Some students without framing a tabular column, they can solve it. That is your wish. But tabular column is one of the best way to solve the question, right? So first, there are 4 hostels A, B, C, D. So in hostel A, number of boys is 120 and number of girls is 30. So 4 hostels separated into 2 categories, boys and the girls, right? So A, B, C and D. So 4 hostels. So first will be for boys and second will be for girls. So now the number of boys is 120. So in hostel A, number of boys is 120 and girl will be 30% more than the number of girls in hostel B. So this will be girls in hostel B, so which is 30% more when compared to hostel B. So now second, in hostel B, number of boys is double than the number of girls. So which means if number of girls is X, then number of boys will be 2x times. It's the double, right? So next point, hostel C. Number of boys is 100 more than in hostel A. Okay, so number of boys is 100 more than. If it is 100 more than, already in boys it's 120. So if it is 100 more than, then it will be 220, right? And the total number of boys and the girls in C is 1000. So just see, if the total number of boys and the total number of girls is 1000, then we already found the boys is how much? 220. So 1000 minus 220 will be 780. So 780 will be the total number of girls from hostel C. So what about the last D? In hostel D, number of boys is 182 more than the number of boys in an hostel A. So 182 more, right? When you add 180 here, that will be 300. So 182 more, which is 302. So 302 will be the total number of boys in hostel D. Average number of girls in hostel A and that of hostel D is 223. Okay. So what they are saying is these two average is 223. The number of boys in hostel D is 98 less than the boys in hostel B. Okay. So number of boys in hostel D is how much less? 98 less than the number of boys in hostel B. Okay. So friends, just see here, what they are saying is the number of boys in hostel D is 98 less when compared to hostel B. So if it is 98 more, then this will be 400. right? So this value will be 400 because there are 98 less. So only from 400, if you subtract 98, resultant will be 302. And we already know that boys and girls are doubled, right? When compared to girls, boys are doubled. So if it is 400, then this will be 200. Right? So next, we already know that the girls who are in hostel A is 30% more than the girls from hostel B. So 200, 30% will be 60. So we can say this value will be 260 now. So only value that is missing is girls from hostel D. And now we already know that these two average, right? So this and this average is how much? 223. So what we can do is 260 will be first value and this value is unknown. So average divided by 2 is equals to how much? 223. Means understood or not, right? So 2 hostel girls average. So 2 hostel girls average is divided by 2 is equals to 223. So x is equals to 644 minus of 260. So x is equals to 186, right? So this will be the answer. Yes, 186, I think so. Let me check once again. Three twos are 6, 440 minus of 260. So 6 is 186. That's it. So 186, when you add these two and divide by 2, you will get an average of 223. So finally, we found all the boys and all the girls in all the 4 hostels. That's it. So this alone takes you definitely 3 minutes to solve it, right? So 3 minutes definite time if you are a beginner or an intermediate student. So now this is not the final answer. The thing here is you have to solve all the 5 questions under this passage. That 5 question will be easy. Usually all that 5 question will be easy. Sometimes this alone might take time. So that's the reason I am saying, right? If you are too fast on solving multiplication percentages, then you feel the Caselet question is very easy when compared to DA, right? So now we can solve all the 5 questions so under this passage. So here is the 5 question they have asked under that passage, right? So solving this 5 question will be very easy. Only that table chart alone seems to be little bit difficult. That's it, right? So difference between the number of boys and the girls in hostel D is what percentage of difference of boys and girls in hostel B. So we need to find what percentage. X is what percentage of Y, right? So numerator will be the difference of D and the denominator will be the difference of B. First let me talk about the numerator. So numerator will be 302. Difference 186 will be 116, right? So 116, so divided by, so B. So 400, it will be 200, right? So 200 into 100 because we need to find X is what percentage of Y. So 116 by 200 into 100. So we can cancel 0, 0 here. So 1 2s are 2. So this will be 5 2s are 10. Remaining will be 1, 8 2s are 16. So answer for this question will be 58%. So second question. Find the difference between the total number of boys and the girls in hostel A and hostel D. So just we need to find the difference, not a percentage, just the difference. So total number of boys and girls together in hostel A and D. Okay, so hostel A 302 plus 186. So difference of 120 260. 120 260 will be 380. So 380. So that will be 108. So difference will be 108. Right? Go with mind calculation because easy values are all are like 400, 300 ranges number something. So we can directly go with the mind calculation itself. So third question. So find the ratio between the total number of boys and total number of girls. Girls to that of C. Okay. So we need to find the total and that for that value we need to find the ratio. So first for B. So 400 plus 200 will be 600. So what about the second value? So second value is for C. So 780 220 will be 1000. So our target is to find what is the ratio for these two numbers. So 2 and 2. So cancel it on 2 table. 3 2s are 6. 5 2s are 10. So 3:5. So 3:5 will be the ratio for question number 3. So fourth question. If 20 boys from each hostel, okay, each hostel left their hostel and find the average number of boys in all the hostel. So if 20 boys left, So either after finding the exact average, we can reduce by 20 into 5 into 4, that is one way, or else you can directly, so first you can see it is 120 total number of boys. So what you can do is we can reduce 20 there itself. If you reduce 20 there itself, it will be 100. So 100, 380, yes, so 100, 380, 200, 3 now 220, 282. So we need to find an average, so divided by 4, right? So 0, so this will be 2, 16, 1, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, divided by 4, 4 2s are 8, 1, so 4 3s are 12, or 4 4s are 16.5, so 240.5. So we can say that answer for that question will be in the range of 240.5. It's not an approximation, we need to find an exact answer. So 240.5 will be the answer for this question, right? So what about the fifth one? The total number of boys in hostel A and that of girls in hostel C is what percentage more? Right? What percentage more or less? What is the formula? X minus y divided by y into 100. So two major formula are there. So one is x is what percentage of y, this formula, and the fifth formula, x is what percentage more or less than y, right? So x minus y divided by y into 100. So now the number of boys in hostel A, that of girls in hostel C is what? Okay, so number of boys in hostel A. So hostel A is how much? Number of boys will be 120. Number of boys, and that of girls is what percentage more than the boys? Just a minute. Of total number of boys in hostel A, that of girls in hostel C. Okay, hostel A is 120 and the girls in hostel C is 780, 78, 900. Okay, so 900. What percentage more than the number of boys in hostel B? So boys in hostel B will be 400. So 900 minus 400 divided by 400 into 100, right? So 900 minus 400 will be 500 divided by 400 into 100. So this will be 4 times. So when you cancel it, it will be 125 percentage, right? So answer for question number 5 is 125 percentage, right? So initially I just have a little bit confusion what total we need to find. So total of boys in hostel A and C, the total number of girls. We need to add both. That value will be the value of x. So y value will be the denominator value, number of boys in hostel B. So boys will be 400. So 900 minus 400 divided by 400 into 100, right? So friends, that's it, right? So 5 question, again solving this 5 question will be very easy, right? You don't take that much of time to solve, but the only problem is the initial stage, the tabular column alone takes you little more time to solve it, but when you practice more, you can able to solve the tabular column also within 2 minutes. But anyway, I've told you that in the starting stage of the video, do not take this caselet as a first priority. So first try to solve all the remaining easiest topic. If you have time extra 5 or 7 minutes and you don't know to solve any miscellaneous question, at that time you can go with the caselet. So here is the next caselet question that I have asked in the, I think, RRB exam, prelims exam, RRB PO prelims exam, I think so. So it's a memory based question. Again, the same caselet type of question were asked in the exam, in the prelims exam, right? So there are 2 boxes A and B that contains 3 different color balls, red, yellow and green. So by just reading the first 3 line itself, you can decide what type of table it is, how we can separate the categories, right? So there are totally 2 balls, A and B, with 3 different colors. So one will be red and second will be yellow and third will be green. And each color ball, they are like separated into 2 categories, that is A and B, right? So now, what is the first point? So the total number of balls in both the boxes is 80. So box A and box B, total number of balls will be 80. So the ratio of total number of balls in box A to B is 5:3 ratio. So out of 80 balls, so 5 part will be in A, 3 part will be in B. So 80, if you split into 5:3, 50:30, right? So total number of balls in box A will be 50. So box B will be 30. So resultant, the total will be 80 balls. So first point, 30% of total number of balls in red. So the red color has 30% of total number of balls. So we know the total number of balls will be 80. So out of 80 we need to find what is 30%. Out of 80, 30% will be 24. So 24 will be the total number of balls in red color, total number of balls of red color. So now the ratio of number of red balls in box A to B is 7:5. So this 24 balls is split in the ratio 7:5. So which means we can easily find 7 divided by total 12 ball. 7 plus 5 will be 12 into 24. So 2 times 14. So which means the box A contains 14 red color ball. So out of 24, if 14 from box A, then the remaining 10 will be from box B. So total number of balls will be 14 and 10, right? So next, the ratio of number of, okay, we have read that previously. Okay, next point, the number of yellow balls in A is 2 more than the number of red balls in B. Okay, so what they are saying is the number of yellow balls in A, right? So number of yellow balls in A, so this part is 2 more than the red balls from A, right? So from compared to this, it is 2 more. Already we know with this 14. So if it is 2 more, then this value will be 16. And finding this value will also be easy now. Why? Because we know the total number of balls is 50. So out of 50, we have found 2 values. So this will be 30. So resultant will be 20. So 20 will be the total number of green color ball in box A. Right? Always write each and every values properly, right? Only then finding an answer is easy. If you write 50 and 30 somewhere else in your rough paper, you can't able to find this answer. You will read again and again. So remember that, frame a tabular column properly, write whatever values they have mentioned in the given in that passage, write properly here and there. See, I have written 24 total here. So total number of balls in bag B. So write like this. Question will be easy, right? So still 2 more values we need to find. So the ratio of number of red color balls in B, okay, red color balls in B is 10. Green color ball in B is 5:4. So what they are saying is these two value ratio is 5:4. So which means, so 5 part will be 10, yes or no? Because 5:4 ratio. So we know that this value is 10, which means this 5 part will be 10. So what is 4 part? So 4 part is equal to X. So X is equal to 40 by 5, this will be 80. So which means this 4 part will be 8. And finding this value will be now easy. Why? Because we know 10 plus 8 will be 18. 18 minus 30 will be 12. So 12 will be the yellow color ball of box B. That's it. So finally, we have found all the values in a table chart, as well as we know the total also, right? So yellow will be 28 and green will be remaining 28, and total number of balls in box 1 will be 50, box 2B will be 30. So we have found all the values, right? So solving 5 question, I think they have given 5 question here, that will always be easy. So here is the 5 question they have asked under that passage. So first question, number of red balls in A is what percentage of number of green balls in B? Balls in A, right? So we need to find X is what percentage of Y value. So X will be red ball, that is 14. So divided by total number of a green ball. So green ball will be 20. So 14 divided by 20 into 100. You can go with mind calculation if required, right? I think 70 is the answer. So 14, right, divided by 20 into 100. So we can cancel, this will be 5 times. So total will be 70%. This will be answer for the first question. So second question, what is the ratio between number of red balls in B? So B, red ball will be 10, and number of yellow ball in B. So yellow ball in B will be 12. So we need to find the ratio. So 10:12. We can cancel it on 2 table. This will be 5:6. So 5:6 will be the answer, right? So third question, number of green balls in B is approximately what percentage of total number of green balls in A and B together? So again, it is what percentage, that is X by Y into 100. So the numerator X will be the green balls. So green balls in B. So green balls in B will be 8. So divided by total number of green balls in A and B. So A and B total number of green ball, 20 plus 8 will be 28. So into 100. So we need to find the approximate value. So 800 divided by 28. 3 times 8 6 are 48, 6 7 8. No, it will be 2 times. So 2 times will be 56. So 56 remaining will be 24, 240. 8 8s are 16. 9 2s are 18, 20, 28. Okay, we need to find an approximate answer. So we can say that based upon the options, 28 approximately or else 29. So based upon the options, I think I don't have an option. We are getting in the range of 28.5 something. I'm getting 28.5. So either it can be 28 based upon the options, right? Either it can be 28 or 29. So fourth question. So what is the difference between the total number of red ball and yellow ball in all the boxes together? So red ball will be 14 plus 10 will be 24. So 24 will be the total number of red balls. Total number of yellow balls will be 16 plus 12 will be 28, and we need to find the difference. So difference will be 4. So answer for that question will be 4. So last question. Find the sum of numbers of yellow ball in box A and B together. Okay, so yellow ball box A and B together. Okay, so yellow balls of box A, 16 plus 12, which is 28, right? Answer for that question is 28. See, many times I've told this in the video that solving 5 questions will always be easy in the most of the prelims exam. So nearly for for 3 years, from 2020, right, if you take all the bank exams prelims question papers, 95% of the prelims exam question paper you can able to see caselets, this topic, and that too every question was we can solve by using a table chart. Similarly what we did now, right, we can solve. But because of this, while practicing you may see some easy question, some medium level question. So by seeing this, what most of the students thinking that this caselet is very easy, so we can attend in the prelims exam. Yes, you can attend, but again don't give the first priority to caselet. Why? Because at some point after solving 3 or 4 minutes, at the last line you may struggle in the caselet. Some with only if you know that proper basics you can able to find that value. So at that time you can't able to find it. So the complete 4 minutes you will be wasting the time. So that's the reason I'm saying do not touch the caselet first. Approximation, simplification, equation, wrong number series, and then data interpretation, and then go with the miscellaneous. If you don't know any miscellaneous topic, then if you have more number of time, 5 or 6 minutes of time, in case in the exams if you have caselet, go with the caselet. Surely you can crack the prelims exam. And important thing, mains exam also caselet is most important. When you take SBI PO mains exam previous year, IBBS PO mains exam, IBBS PO it's data interpretation, but when you take SBI PO mains exam, SBI clerk mains exam, previous 2 years question papers, you can able to see caselet. That will be very, very difficult. You can't just like that solve a question. You have to apply average, you have to apply ratio, lots of things are there. But you can solve. There the question level will be difficult. So now in the prelims exam it won't be that much difficult. You can, but what I have told you, like you should not solve it first, you should keep at the last, right? So friends, that's it. So I think I have solved just 2 questions. I have already posted, you can search my YouTube channel Caselet topic. I have posted 5 videos on it. So do not forget to watch all the 5 videos of Caselet and write the test series of data interpretation. Inside the data interpretation I have given the Caselet question also, 5 to 6 sets will be there. So practice all the sets. So the prelims exam will be surely you can able to crack the exam, right? So not to worry about the prelims exam. If you follow my channel, prelims exam will be easy. So mains exam I am posting videos special data interpretation separately. So watch that video. Once prelims exam ended, I will be posting difficult arrangements, difficult data interpretations, everything. So I will help you for the mains exam as well. But do not forget to purchase the test series. Right? So friends, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you really like it, share the video to your friends, those who are preparing for the competitive exams. So thank you so much. Bye.